Thank you for my helpers to help me remember. And I'm muting you. Are you ready for me to mute you? So cool. Mute. Bye. Okay. So let's start with just your warm up, but today instead have your hands on the ground instead of your elbows. So you're pulling back with your hands and you're sitting back. And what I want you to do is to add a little intuitive movement. So maybe you move as your hands are pulling back into a cat or a cow, or you take a little bit of sideways, you take circles, but all the while you're pressing your hands and your knees, maybe the top of the feet into the floor. So you have that yawning like feeling, that engagement of the tissue. See how much you can press down with your hands and pull back even as you make funky movements. Very good job. That's right. Any direction, you're really pushing down with your hands. You can puff into your spine. You can come forward into a little open front body thing. You're kind of just yawning and making it feel a little bit yummy. Especially for my folks who have some sore tight places, you can go right into that zone and take mini movements as you move around. Good. Very nice. Take 3 or 4 more breaths worth of this. Stevesy, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good, and then elbows on the ground, palms can be together, open. Feel like you're doing this on the floor. This is for Alice, just rocking side to side to warm up the upper back tissue. Play with the rib cage, puffing up towards the sky or coming into a mini back bend. See which one works better for your bod. Knees are wide, so you have a base. Alex, this is a good one for your rotator cuff thing too. Find your breath, please. Just notice it. Very good. Good, and 5 with your elbows pulling back, now sitting back towards your child's pose with your elbows near each other. So forearms are quite close together. You got it. Pulling back with your elbows and sitting back. Kind of gently warming up your upper body. Tuck under and look towards your toes. Puff your upper back up. There you go. That's right. Very nice. Good, everyone. Good. Punch your hands forward and push yourself over your arms. Tuck under a little bit and spread underneath through the collarbone into the shoulder heads. This is small. It's just a warm up. Don't worry about getting too much done here. You're just starting to wake up the tissue. Yeah. And every morning as we go through our 10 days, hopefully the tissue is more accessible each day, even if we have a sore day. So if you're super sore today, you're going to ease up on resistance, and tomorrow we'll add it back in, especially for my hamstring friends that are sore. Very good job. Last mini set side to side. Very good. Cool, and let's all come to our bellies. This is a nice, easy frontal chest floss. Normal fingertips like spiders, but today we're on our belly. Lift yourself up, hug into your chest, little mini cobra, and then slowly lower yourself down. Don't go too far. Alex, bring your hands a little bit forward towards the screen, towards me. There you go. Inhale, lift yourself up. Elbows point up to the sky. Squeeze your chest as you lower. It's very small. It's delicate. There you go. Cool. Alice, make sure you're not going too far in range to bug the back of your shoulder. So be very mindful of the back side of your shoulder as you come down. That's right. Inhale, lift yourself up. Add the look left and right. Drop the opposite shoulder. Inhale, lift up, looking left and right. Very good. That's right. Good. Hang 10 with me in the center and take your mini shimmy. This is like back to the first day. Yeah. Good. Okay, before we get into our legs, can you test something out for me? I've had requests for Gomukhasana. That's just a pose in yoga. We don't really care too much about the shape, but we care about the change that we can create. So bring one leg in front. I don't care which one. So you're in your tabletop, and then you're gonna sneak one leg in front. Let your feet be a little bit sideways. So touch them together and then put them wide out to the side. And then sit your booty back as far as you can. It might be here. That might be it. Some of us can sit all the way back. Cool, whatever. I just want you to test it out. So you're seeing how far you can sit back with your knees together. That's right. And then you're going to try the other side when you're ready. Your feet go a little bit wide and you're sitting back. We're just checking out how it feels, what it feels like to sit in this shape. Nice. Very cool. Let's uncross our legs. Let's come forward. We're going to do left leg forward to start. Left leg forward. Pull your heel back. Kick back with your heel and sit back. Easy does it to start. Thanks for checking that out, team. Grab your blocks if you have them. Alex, that's you. Blocks on either side of your front foot. Bring them closer in towards your front foot, Al. There you go. And sit yourself straight back. Let's start with the central hamstring today. Very cool. Where's Rebecca? I completely forgot your request yesterday, which was quads. We only did that little bit of quads. So I hope you're here this morning. I'm seeing everyone. Hi, everybody. Good. Oh, poor thing, she's not here, but hopefully she watches the recording later so she can get extra quads to happen. My mom's talking to me. Cool. Let's bring that leg straight to the side, sneak it out to the side of you, and find your liver stretch. Squeeze in with your inner thighs. You've got it. Very cool. Keep hugging your inner legs together. So fab, everybody. Moderating your range and noticing your body this morning. So do you feel extra sticky and you need to go a little bit slower? Or are you feeling feisty and you want to pump it up a little today? That's your groove. Good. Last two. And one. Walk your leg back to the top of your mat. Grab your blocks. It's pyramid on crack. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet in 2 lanes, pop up onto your back toes, pull your front heel back, sit into your back knee. Waking up those hamstrings. Alrighty, we still have our left leg forward, please. Good. Making sure my brightness is all the way up. Yes, team, go. Do that, hammy. Good, everybody. Yes. Or we won't do around the world this round, but we're gonna come back to it. Don't you worry. Yeah, you can do it if you're doing it. I don't care. Yeah, so good. Very cool. Okay, pop your blocks a little bit forward, hands to the ground. Step into your back foot and then come into your pigeon. Press down with your front knee. There's your resistance. Blocks if you need it. And then lower your chest down to the floor. Inhale, lift yourself up. You can do this without your blocks, of course. If you're ready to add on, dip your chest forward. Very nice. A few more rounds. Good, good, good. Looking at you. See if you can get your front knee more in front of your front hip now. So if you're wide out here, bring it across your body just a little bit. Hi, Dylan. There's our puppy. Yeah, our mascot Stretcher. And Tiana cannot see the screen. That's amazing. Very good. You have 3 more. You can do it. Yes. Good. All right, on your backs now, swoop your legs to the front, grab behind your left hamstring, kick up with your left foot, right foot comes on top. Keep kicking up with your foot and smush it down for your quad. Very good, nice, Hele. Kicking up with your bottom foot and using your top foot to smush it down. Ooh, the crows are fighting. Did you hear that? Keep going. Yep. Freestyle is allowed with just your legs, or you can hold on behind your knee. I'll take 4 more. Really kick up with that bottom foot. You got it. That's right. This one's also good with a strap. My mom and I were doing it like that. Okay, feet to the ground. Walk your left foot wide out to the side. Bring your right foot on top. Kick out with your left knee, and then use your right foot to drag it across. Yeah, starting to get into the hip joint. Kick out with your knee. Keep kicking out with your knee and drag it across. Yeah, let's take 4 more. Yes, good. You're working your left leg if you're confused. Your left foot's wide to the side, and then you're dragging it towards your midline. Alex, so good. Very nicely done. Good, everybody. Nice, Aaron. Nice, Anns. Yep. So cool. Keep with that left leg. Go all the way onto your back. Let your knee be wide to the side and kick down for half happy baby. Finding that medial hamstring, kick down with your heel. Keep kicking down. Imagine all the good energy you're sending to your spleen and your pancreas on that left side. Yay! Change the fascia in your leg. Change the fascia, the chain of it that connects into your torso. So bringing, even if you can't feel the energy in your torso, imagine all the good chi getting fluid, easy, efficient movement of that electricity up into your torso. Yeah, move the stagnation out. You have 3 more. 2 and 3. Stay up top here and kick out with your foot. Use your inner arm as a lever and crank it across. Inhale, press out with your foot. Keep pressing out, dragging it across, getting your IT band, the outside of your shin, the anterior posterior tibialis. Kicking out with your foot. Keep kicking out as you drag it across. Try to aim towards your shoulder. If your knee is not okay with it, you're doing number 4 on your back, like so. Yep, good choices. Good, can you give me 3 more? Try to aim towards your shoulder, that's right. Alice, less range, less bending of your knee, go slower. And then pull towards your chest more than your hips. Yes, there you go. Good, Maya. It's very thoughtful and tender, this one. Notice how twiggy the tissue feels on the outside of the leg. Good. Christy, use your other hand too on your foot. Go up and over. Yes, now use your left elbow as a lever inside of your left knee. Yeah, for support. There you go. She's got it. Good, Hele, you've got it. Ty, very good job. Be easy on that knee. Okay. Very cool. Okay, everybody take number 4 and don't really rest here, but give me a little gentle press of your left ankle into your knee and take some rocks side to side. I like to poke my elbows out all the way sideways like I'm doing the chicken like here. So I can use my elbows to fall into my elbow and fall into my elbow. So it's a big rock. I'm still pressing my ankle against my knee. Yeah, don't be afraid to fall over sideways. Yeah, use your elbows as kickstands. Uh-huh. Yeah, something like that. Good, Christy. Hold behind your other leg though, lovey. Hold behind your right leg. Nope, you had your feet right. Now hold behind there. Yeah, and then point your elbows sideways. Yeah, poke them out. Yes. Good. And you might find a good spot, like you rolled all the way over to your right side and you just want to stay there for a second. Very cool. Okay, let's come on up. Come on up. Just take 2 little quick kidneys just to see the change in one leg to the other. If there's a change, maybe there's not. Uh-huh. Very cool. Okay, come on up. Cross your legs. Send your right leg back. Grab your blocks. Pull your right heel towards you. Keep pulling towards you and sit yourself back. Start with your central hammy. Yeah, nice transitions, everyone. You're so sprightly. Yeah, so great. Heel keeps kicking back and sit your booty back. Very nice. Uh-huh. Good, Alex. It's getting cleaner. You're getting much more spaciousness. I see that. Amazing. Keep going. We changing. We can change. Yes, we're changeable humans. Mm-hmm. Good, Brooke. Keep pulling from the top. Find the top and then go. Tommy, do you have a little man bun now? What's going on with your ponytail? I like it. Uh-huh. Okay, did you do enough of those? When you're ready, you're sending your right leg sideways for your livers. Squeeze together with your inner thighs and sit yourself back. Hug together, keep hugging together and sitting back. Zip up into your breath again, just noticing where you're at with that. Oh, who tight? Oh, Abba's here. Hi, lovey. Hi, Klaus. Yay, 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 yay. Good, keep going. We had a very fun dude stretch last night. I even let them stay off of unmute. I mean, I kept them unmuted. It was hilarious. So if you have anyone who's afraid to stretch, just let them know it's a very cash atmosphere. Okay, you did your livers. Good job. Let's pop up into our pyramid. Right leg still forward. Inhale up onto your back toes. Pull your front heel back. Sit your booty back. Get that chain that goes down your leg, up your spine, into your head, and connects to the corner of your inner eye. Uh-huh. Very good. Making space on our spine. Correcting how the pelvis sits and creating space between the vertebra. Mm-hmm. Nicely done. Everybody got it. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Mm-hmm. You've got 5 more. You can. You can, you can, you can. Stay with your breathing. Stay with your rushing feeling of water. Imagine water rushing and cleaning your hamstring out. Mm-hmm. Good. Now we go to wood element. We go back to gallbladder. Gallbladder, your right knee comes down on the floor. Add the flex of the foot if you're ready for that. Press down with your front knee. Keep pressing down and lower your torso. Hug in with your inner thighs just a smidge. Don't aggravate the groin, but you can push your back foot into the floor. Add your arm variation if you're doing that. Very nice. And your front knee's trying to be in front of your right hip. Feel this deep into the pelvic girdle, like underneath the pubic bone, like that whole bowl, not just the sides of the hips, but the whole outside of the bowl of the pelvis you're affecting here. Good. You can tell your pelvic floor friends who need help. Yeah. Very cool. Okay, scooch that back foot in, swoop your legs around, grab behind your right hammy, kick up with your right foot. Other foot comes on top and smush yourself down. Yes. Abba, grab just behind your right hamstring with both arms. Now put your left, yes, that's right. Just focus on that one. You can fold your foot down farther, I think, BB. Yeah, come all the way down. Yeah. And then relax the resistance as you go back up. Just kick up out on the way down. Yeah, there you go. Good. 5 million more quads, right? Are you burning yet? Did you turn into Bernie Sanders? I'm just kidding. It's a bad joke. I always say that joke. I can't really say it anymore. Okay, happy baby. Kick down with your heel and let your knee be a little bit to the outside of your shoulder. Make sure it's not collapsing, please. Your pelvis is trying to stay pressed against the floor. Kick your heel down and lift your foot up. If you want to add a little sophistication, imagine your pubic bone tilting towards the top of your mat. Yeah, away from your sternum. Your pubic bone's tilting away from your sternum. Yeah, that's going to add a little depth, a little more connectivity. Especially for Alice. Tilt your pubic bone towards me. There you go. No dumpy in our joints, please. We want lots of space. So if your knee is smushing towards your shoulder or towards the ground, give yourself a little bit more height with your leg. That's right, Anna. You got it, Alex. You're doing it. Bring it to the outside of your shoulder instead of across of you for this one. Yeah, the other one's good too. We're just doing this version. Yep. Good, Ben. On your last two, lift your chest up and look through your legs like you're doing a real happy baby. As your foot comes up, your head comes up. Yes. Good, 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 good. Stay with your arm on the inside of your knee. So you have your knee and your arm here. Bring your hands to the outside of your heel. Bring your other hand up and over your foot. Kick out. Use your arm bone against your leg bone to bring it across for the pivot point. So these two are creating suspension and support. Yep. Let's see it. Very good. Good. Yes. Good. Everybody good. I see you. You're doing awesome. Oh la 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 la. When you're done with that, you have number 4 stretch with your rocks. Good, Jen. Nice. Number 4 stretch and then rock it side to side. We're going to do our other little quad thing here in a second. Because, yeah. Yeah, roly-polies. Show me your best roly-poly. Roly-poly with a glute stretch all at once. Yes, Hannah. This is amazing. Okay, I love it. Bring your feet wide. Your right foot goes more wide to the side. Bring your left foot on top. Kick out with your right knee to the right. Use your left foot to drag it towards the midline. Yeah, coming across to get the outside of your quad. So the very most lateral aspect of the quad where your stomach channel runs. If your knee doesn't like it, you can do what Erin's doing and do a floaty version where your bottom foot comes off the floor. Yes. Alex, walk your foot out to the side more, lovey. Nice, Maya. Good, good, good. Legs to the sky, please. Let's find our liver channel in symmetry. Kicking straight up to the sky, hands are on the inside of your inner legs. Squeeze together and then use your arms to pry your legs apart. Very cool. Add on, look up through your legs, pull your belly to spine, shoulders out of your ears. If you can find the hug in at the very top of the stretch, that's going to give you the most result. For me, it took me some time. Like sometimes I'd be halfway through the stretch before I could find that true contraction, but eventually you're going to start finding it at the top of the stretch. If you've already got it, congratulations. That means your muscle tissue is able to contract and the fascia hasn't overrun that muscle. So when the fascia gets very dense, it tourniquets the muscle and it can't contract or lengthen. So by doing this work on your fascia, you're creating ability for your muscles to lengthen and shorten. Very good job, Christy, excellent. Hele likes it with a bent knee. You gotta choose your groove, good. Yes, fab. Okay, rock yourself up, maybe take a couple rocks to rinse it out, and come on up. Let's do some shoulders. I feel fussy in my deltoids. When you're doing the pull out, Tommy. Okay, everybody else, let's come into this. When you go like this, T, instead of doing that next time, you'll just do your legs so the leverage comes out of your arms and it's just in your legs. Okay, here we go. For our large intestine stretch, one leg's forward, swoop your opposite arm. Are we on the same leg? Let's get on the same leg. Let's go right leg forward, everybody. Right leg forward, sorry. Left arm to the sky, left elbow to the outside of the knee. We got it. Swoop your hand forward. This is for my neck friends. And give yourself a crank. See if you want to focus just on your shoulder. If you're having trouble there, go slow, go mindful. That's right. Oh yeah. Connecting with that tissue. Rob's beard wins the gold star. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very, very good. 2 more cranks, please. Oof. Good, and then release yourself down. Bring this same right leg back into your pigeon. Take 3 little bobs or add on for the quad. So it's gonna be the same arm as foot. So I'm reaching back with my left arm and grabbing my left foot. I'm gonna kick back with my foot and then I'm gonna drag my foot in towards my pelvis. If the quad in the pigeon doesn't work, come to your wall or to the edge of your whatever you have and just bring yourself into quad on the wall or against the bed. Other option. Pigeon friends, press back with your foot and then drag it towards your ass. Release it back, press out with your foot and drag it in towards your pelvis. If none of those work, you're going back to your back one for another set of quads. Yep. If you're doing pigeon, let's take 3 more. Quad at the wall, take 4 more. Very good, everybody. That's right. Nicely done. And relax. Come to the outside of your tush. Sweep your legs forward. We have our left foot forward for our lunge. bringing our right arm to the sky, crisscross elbow to knee. Bring your wrist to the top of your mat, push forward with your wrist, and take the crank. Yes, good. Good, Abba. Nice. Everybody good? Yes. Very cool. Ben, good. Brooke, good. Remember our add-on, I didn't say on the first side, but you can always make it more advanced by tucking your back toes and sending the back leg straight. Good, Christy. Alice, go slower. Get into the tissue. Yeah, don't override with the movement. Always put your mind where the tissue is. That's right. Yeah, you're dropping into the sensation now. Good. Nice handle. Okay. When you're ready, switch yourself down. Your left knee is on the ground and you're grabbing for your back foot, or you're going to quad on the wall. Kick back with your foot and then drag your foot in. Kicking back, keep kicking back and dragging in. Very good. Nice choices. Everybody hates this one. Alex, go on your back and do the one we did on our back already, like Alice is doing right now. Yep. This one. Kicking up with your foot and then smushing your foot down. Yep, that one. Good job. 2 more on this side. Good. Wherever you are, pop yourself up in wide feet and take a set of livers. Squeeze in with your inner thigh and swoop to the side. Inhale through center, squeeze in with your legs. Just one more set. Squeezing in. It's a mini set, so take advantage. Okay. Are we even? One more to be even, wherever you're at. Good, and then back from yesterday, arms swoop around like a little vine on your ankles. My thumb is on the inside, my fingers are on the outside. So a little inside and outside wrap. Bend, look forward, squeeze your legs together, dip yourself underneath, look through your legs. Inhale, bend, squeeze in. You can do it. Modification is feet a little closer together, hands straight to your calves. Your arms pull forward, your legs kick back. For everybody, 2 more times. You can do it. Yes, yes, yes. Last one. Very good. Bring your feet to parallel. Grab your blocks on either side of your right foot. Step your left foot back. Second set of pyramids. Inhale, lift up onto your back toes. Pull your front heel back and sit into your back knee. When you're ready, it's on around the world, as you like. Hopping across your back foot, with your back foot, excuse me, and making a little more crisscross legs. Once you hit the end of your range, you'll come back out of around the world and go back wide. You got it. Good. Keep the focus on the front leg though, even though the back leg's having a party back there. Make the work happen in the front heel pulling back. Yeah. Very good. Back to neutral. Walk your blocks forward a little bit. Pop your back foot up. Bend and tap. Press down with your front toes and lift your back foot up. Bend and tap. Press down to lift up. Very good. You have 3 more. Bend and tap. Yes. Bend and tap. I can't count. Someone save me. Was that the last one or one more? One more for good measure. Good job. Let that foot cross underneath of you and bring your right leg on top or send your left leg long. On your back is fair too. Everybody's squeezing your knee towards your chest. Squeeze in with your knee and then press your knee away. Relax the hip flexors. Make this a little bit more active today, a little bit more squeezing in, maybe slower movement. Really connect to the front of the hips. Very good. I like your choices. Good choices, everybody. Okay, remember what we did yesterday, rodeo? Keep this right leg on top. Move towards your number 4 stretch on your back. Keep that right leg crossed over. Left foot comes into Gomukhasana on your back. So thighs are together, feet are wide. You're going to kick up with your feet and then drag your heels down. That's the fanciest level. Go back to number 4 stretch if that's a no-go. Or you can go back to your pivot rotation. That's your other choice. One leg at a time. Otherwise, my rodeo folks, my Gomukhasana folks, will take 3 more. Press up with the blades of your feet. Alice, this is for your sacrum if you can't feel it. Push your legs together, everybody. Push your thighs together. Yes. Number 4 stretch for Alex. Thread your arms through so it's just on your hamstring. Put your right arm through the hole between your legs. Almost. Okay. Very good. Come back up. Here we go. We have one more set of hammies. With the left leg forward, grab your blocks. You're almost there. You're doing so good. This is so advanced. Pull your front heel back and sit into your back knee. Pyramid on crack. Hola. Yes. So good. Lauren, can you move your hips back in space more instead of kind of going down? Go more backwards. Yep. That's right. Yeah, just your blocks. Yes. There we go. Queen. Let your back foot go towards the left now, around the world if you haven't started yet. Oh yeah. Get that most lateral aspect of your hammy sneaking into the IT band. If you feel unmotivated, thinking of giant crashing waves. Moving forward. Rushing through your hamstring tissue. This is your water element. Yeah, pop yourself up. Back leg goes into warrior 3. Bend and tap. Press down with your foot. Rush of water through the foot into the floor. Bend and tap. You're helping your bladder. I noticed since we started this challenge, I can hold my pee longer. Yay! Helping that muscle tissue of the bladder contract. So if we can de-wrap the fascia around the actual bladder, it will function better. Okay, I think you did it. Last one. Hallelujah. Sit yourself down. Bring your right leg underneath of you. Your left leg crosses on top. Starting up here if you like, or going onto your back. Hugging up with your knee. Hands to the inside of your knee and press your knee away. I like this one on your back too. Really good choices, everybody. Good. If you're on your back and you want to add a little ab, you can look up through your legs with your chest. Really connect to that inner front of the hip tissue. You got it. Last one. Good. Keep your left leg threaded on top and go into Gomukhasana legs. Push up with your feet. Keep pushing up with your feet and then drag your legs down. If you want to add on, your knees are trying to smush together, but your pelvis is also aiming towards the floor, just like you did in the happy baby. So your pubic bone's trying to aim away from your sternum just a little bit. It's subtle. You don't have to crank it. Moderate for your body. If your heels are going towards your ass, that's okay, but try to aim towards your shoulders. So bring your feet together like a clap. Maybe I have to show it this way. Feet go together and then they're trying to stay in the same plane as you drag towards your shoulders. Yeah. Very good job. Nice. Okay. Did I forget anything on this side? Who can tell me? I got it, right, Maya? Yeah. I see your thumbs up. Okay, come on up. Go back to your original tabletop. Let's all go right leg forward to start and sit back. See if it feels any different to sit in your Gomu. If you don't make it all the way to the floor, it's no biggie. You can stay up here. You can put something under your ass. Yeah. Or just check out your log pose or your cross-legged pose. They all are kind of functions of each other. Yeah, it's fractal. Yeah. Okay, try your other side. I want to see. I know for some of us, this is a really easy shape. Uh-huh. You can tell me when we unmute what happened. If you want to work your Gomukhasana and it's comfortable for you to be here, you kick your feet into the floor like you're trying to shove your feet forward, just like we do in pigeon. And then you're going to lean yourself back and push your knees towards the floor. And then you come up. You push down with your knees, you kick down with your feet, and you lean yourself back. Keep your knees pressing down, and then come up. Yeah. You can do that on your own time if you want to work that pose a little bit more. Let's bring our hands behind us. We didn't get to open our chest too much and we did a lot of work with our arms. So let's just floss the chest, finding your tabletop if you want to add on, or finding your reverse plank if you're feeling feisty still. Hands are pulling forward. Alice, stay on your butt today. I don't see you right now, but stay down so you don't stress your shoulder. Yep. Good, everybody. Feel free to add on like a halfway up puff and then a mini rock. Just make sure your hands are pulling towards your hips the whole time. It's really gentle if you're rocking, right? You don't want to blow out your anterior deltoid. Thank you very much. Yeah, so good. Do you want a little small intestine to burn that fire up? So you have chicken, bellows chicken, or you can work your wombat. Elbow to the inside of your knee, push out with your elbow, and then smush your arm across. You can walk your foot over to make that twist happen. Or today you can try doubles. Oh my gosh, my jacket doesn't let my arms go that way. So elbows, hands at your waistline, back of the palm to your waistline. Bring your elbows in, push out with your elbows, and then smush your elbows together. Yeah. If you're feeling extra feisty, make sure if you have rotator / deltoid stuff going on, just do the single arm, please. It's too much stress on the internal for you to do the other version. If you have super rotated arms, you can do the standing version and smush yourself together. I bet Klaus is doing this one, but I can't see him because it's so dark. Yeah, let me see. If that one doesn't work for you, go back to prayer. Good, Ty. There he is. Yeah, if everybody wants to see, Klaus is working his version. You're going up and down with your pelvis, huh? And you're pushing out instead of bringing your knees in. That's cool. I like it. Good, T-Bone. This one's good for you. Okay. How about that? You killed it. That was hard. Did we get it all?
Thanks, Mom.
Serve it up right?
Great.
So fun, you guys. What happened in your Gomukhasana? Hey.
When I was doing the crisscross legs, my this side couldn't, like, was not as strong. I couldn't kick out as much as I could on the other side. Hi, Tommy.
Hi. Was that Alex?
Work to just work on that side more. Who's got the music for us? That was fun.
That's me.
Yes, Tommy.
I always play music.
Good move. You guys can always find one of my playlists on my Spotify and play it while we're stretching.
Oh, cool.
Or play your own playlist, Avi. Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Brooke, I love your glasses. You should wear those
Thank
more.
you.
So fun. Thanks, Hele. Thanks,
Have a
Christy.
good day, everyone. Thanks, Bonnie.
Bye, everybody. See you soon.
Hi, Jen.
Bonnie, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Sarah, good job. Thank you. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Aaron.
Hey, I have a question if you have a moment.
Yeah, Alice has a question too.
Yep.
Okay.
You can go first.
Okay.
Oh, okay, it was me actually. When I do this one,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm getting this really sharp pinch behind my right shoulder blade when the right foot is forward.
On the left shoulder.
No, the right shoulder blade.
Oh.
Right under my right shoulder blade when the right foot's forward.
Okay.
Oh,
Resist
it's not happening right now, but it's been happening the last couple days.
Okay. So we want to get this tissue to lengthen then. Is it more like towards your spine or is it more under here?
Feels like right here, right? Like under, like when you put your arm like that, like where it sticks out. Like
Okay.
right
Okay. So for that side, do some homework of pulling your elbow back, but also a little bit diagonal out like you're doing the chicken. And find where that spot is on yourself and then see if you can get it to lengthen a little bit, because what's happening is it's not shortening. When you're using this arm has to shorten on the back side as you're cranking your arm back. You can also do less resistance on this hand to decrease the amount of work that this arm's doing, right?
Okay.
And then if that still doesn't work, skip it for now and just do these ones. It's the same general muscle group area. It's just a different version of it.
Oh, okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
So if it's not working, just skip.
Okay. Thank you.
But for now, homework like this. Like anything to get into that tissue. Go backwards as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That feels good. Thank you.
Yay. Oh, Tiana says, thank you for the stretches. It's waking up my body and the emotions inside of me. Aw, it's true. Let's talk more emotions tomorrow. Will you remind me?
Yes.
Yeah. What else were we going to do today that I forgot besides quads? I think we did it. Wait, Alice, do you have a question? No, you're just hanging out? How's your shoulder now?
It feels better. Oh, yeah, it's still there. It's like right here.
Yeah.
But
Do
it didn't
this
bother me while we were practicing.
Do the one arm one and just like work your neck away from it as you lift up with your wrist. Yeah. Any direction. try different zones, bend your elbow, do whatever it takes. And don't overdo it. Like when it first spazzes, you don't want to overdo
Right
it.
here, I feel it all the way in my wrist
Yeah.
and my neck.
Stretch your chest against the a doorway with that one arm. Yeah, you can do both or just one arm. Actually focus on stretching your chest today now that we already did the back side, because sometimes it's just the balancing muscle group. Even though this is the root cause, you can like make the hormone chill out by just opening the chest. It kind of tells your nervous system that your spine is okay.
Okay.
But don't ever for me personally, when my neck spazzes the first day, I try not to fix it, because if I try to fix it, it could spaz more. It's more about just like telling your spinal column that you're not in danger.
Mm.
So
Okay.
put a scarf on your neck and take your bra off.
Take my bra off?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, you don't want any strain on your tissues or on your spine, really.
Okay.
And also, sometimes I do a little bit of this. I strengthen the front of my neck. Is this all good information for everybody? This is from the Neck Spaz Out Queen over here. I wish I could needle your neck for you. That's the best thing. Get someone to give you some acu needles and just pop them in wherever you think you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Aaron, tell me.
So the back of this right wrist is
Uh-huh.
really, really sore. It showed up especially in the last stretch that we did. And it's something that shows up for me on a fairly regular basis, and then it just disappears. But it's kind of like right in this joint, right in here.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I bend it like that, or when I tried to get into this, when I tried to do this,
Yeah.
it hurts in here.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So when you might not have the internal rotation to do that, and if you are doing it, then you want to make sure that your wrist isn't against your rib cage, but your upper forearm is. So you're going to shorten your range, but you're going to put your hand farther back. So it probably is associated, your root cause is probably here, right? So yeah, it's a smaller range and the arm is farther back on the rib cage so that the wrist is not flexed. Does that help?
Yeah,
And
so
then,
just keep lots of small intestine rotation for it.
yeah, and I would do specific hand things like we did the other day, pulling your fingers forward and then flexing back. But I bet it's a twist thing for you. So any twisting play you can do. It's hard to do on yourself, I know.
No, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, elbow down for leverage is good. And then that's my guess, it's a rotational torque thing. It's not like a direct vector. But you can do the thing that we did the other day too. This thing. Ooh, that feels good in circles. I always go random, but circles is fun. Jennifer, do you have a question for me?
I do. We didn't really do it today, but I was wondering, sometimes just the transition when we do downward dog, is there and I did yoga this morning, and I feel like since doing this stretch class, not a lot of yoga makes sense to me anymore.
I'm so with you.
But is there again with the shoulder stuff, like all the normal downward dog cues, like upper arm bones wrap out, pull the shoulders down the back, blah, 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 blah. Is there a way to kind of connect that? Or is there like a resistance stretch cue that you can give in downward dog just to make the downward dog work better or make sense? Because now I just feel like I've been doing downward dog, not wrong, but like just not efficiently.
Oh my gosh, this is such a good question. I'm still on the journey to figure it out, and we would debate in the studio if it's the hands pulling back or if it's the hands pushing forward. Like my first 4 years, it was always hands pulling back, but then somehow we started talking about hands pushing forward. But I practiced with hands pulling back for a really long time. and I think it changed it. And instead of like trying to straighten my legs, I always leave my knees bent. And I know we always say like ass tilt to the sky.
Yeah.
Like that's a no-no for the groin.
Yeah.
Like you can definitely tilt a little bit, but like I accumulated scar tissue in my very top anterior aspect of my groin from over flexing my pelvis. So like going like this, like crazy stresses, because the front of the joint here has to shorten a ton in order to make the pelvis flex.
Yeah.
So if everyone can imagine that. So like if it's rounded, it gives it more space. If it's flexed, it's shortening the front. And so if we over shorten, we do definitely want the pelvis to go back. We don't have to force it. It's super reliant on our ability of our hamstrings to lengthen. So if our hamstrings are naturally lengthening and our inner groin can shorten, then we can push our pelvis back farther. But I think I pull my arms back in D-Dog still. And sometimes I'll press them forward. It's just like, I don't know. I think it's kind of personal, and I still do the wrap. I don't over wrap. I'm not trying to like overly do the wrap and then the eye of the elbow forward, like all of this that causes torque in the joint. So it's kind of like what feels good.
Yeah.
What feels better when you activate. I definitely press my feet into the floor a lot. And that contracts my calves and my hamstrings.
So do you like push your actively push your shoulders like away from your ears? Is that
I'm thinking more scapula kind of like winging around my rib cage.
Yeah.
Not like forcing my shoulders like a bottle cap, but really, okay, here's the next part of it. Like if you think of a dog in a downward dog, do they dangle their head? No. They look forward, right? They're doing this with their knees bent. This is a real downward dog.
Right.
Knees bent, looking forward. And Bob used to say this, like when the Olympic girls lift their arms, what do? They look up.
Yeah.
So if you imagine your arms going up and your head staying down, think about all of this has to shorten. Your rotator doesn't really like that, actually. So everybody try your arms going up and look down. See how that feels at the front of your shoulder head and into your traps. And then do the same thing and look up. How much more space is that? So really, if you want to change your dog, just look forward the whole time.
Yeah.
Like actually like you're going to pounce on something. It's nice to dangle our head though, it feels good. But we have to make sure we have the ability for all of this to shorten. Because if this isn't shortening, we're creating injurious tissue. Injurious. Say that right.
One more question.
Yeah.
What can Steve do for me? The 3 self stretches were great. What can Steve do for me?
I was intuitively thinking just these, but
yeah, that's good. But like I said, maybe just mashing today. Just calm it down. And then tomorrow, let's add some more.
Mash me like right here?
Yeah, because you could do like this one across, Steve. You could do cactus arm across and then do the reverse for lung. But maybe just mash.
Okay.
Like easy, breezy. And you could do it where you're sitting on the floor, Steve. So your feet go right into her traps like that, like right on top here. Start there and then go to the upper back. Have something underneath your chest to kind of spread your rib cage like a little bit like hollow over the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. That was fun. Did you like to problem solve that pose? Did it change at all?
Yeah, I think the actual down, like the bent knees and the head forward feels makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Cool. And
it is tough to pull the hands back though. Like I feel like okay.
Hard. It's not easy. It'll take a long time neurologically even to like figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys are so welcome. What happened with Gomukhasana legs, guys? Did anything change?
My sacrum felt good on the second side, left side over. That was the twerk side. There was a big click in the beginning, and then it kind of scared me for a sec, but then whatever felt twerks like didn't feel twerked anymore. So that's great.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. We're still recording this, by the way. People are gonna get a little extra tutorial.
Okay.